Hello Star Wars fans, Happy New Year and welcome to the channel Johnnystarwars. If you are new here today, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date for future Star Wars content. If you are an existing subscriber, many thanks for subscribing and many thanks for watching today. So I'm pleased to share with you today my first custom action figure of 2022. That is the red domed Astromech droid you can see in the middle. His name is R3T2. He is joined by the orange R5A2 droid on the left and the green and white domed R2A5 droid on the right. All three of these droids can be seen in the original theatrical release of Star Wars. The green and white domed Astromech droid on the right was omitted when George Lucas brought out the so-called special editions of Star Wars. He was lost in favour of the Ronto, I believe, the big green blob that sort of walks across the scene. I'm a big favour of the original theatrical release. If you've not seen the 4K 77 version, I would highly recommend that you track that down and try and watch that or get a copy of that. That, in my mind, when I first watched that, was like watching Star Wars again for the first time. So highly recommend tracking down Star Wars 4K 77 if you can get it. There are a few clips on YouTube and you'll see the differences in some of the scenes I'm talking about where the CGI has been used. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the red R3T2 Astromech droid you can see in the middle here. The figure is based on R2D2 Force Link action figure, which I believe was featured on the Last Jedi card back. This, in my opinion, is the best sculpt to date of R2D2 or of an Astromech droid. This is, I think, loosely based on the Build-A-Droid figure. The noticeable exception is that down here used to have a hollow section, as you can see on this droid, but they've now filled that in. That was just to attach various attachments, so they've done away with that, and as I say, that in my opinion is a lot better now. I believe this R2D2 is also what they've used for the latest vintage collection version. That version obviously had a lot of weathering on it, so if you did want a clean R2, maybe to swap that figure out in that particular card back, this one would be a good one to go for. This was a very easy custom to do. Basically all you need to do is paint the dome red and then actually paint in these white accents, as you can see here. Quite a tricky little job to do. I did it freehand. I didn't use masking to do the white bits, but it is a little bit tricky because the details are very small. And this dome does actually come off, so I'll just show you that. There you go. So I have actually give this a little bit of a wash and a silver accent in there with a few coloured hoses, just to make that a little bit more interesting. And then on the dome here as well, if you notice at the bottom, it's got sort of like a chrome accent. I did think about painting that on, but in the end I went with a little bit of plumber's insulation tape, I think it is, and just actually attach that on as sort of like a decal, which worked quite nice and it's got a nice sort of chrome appearance to it. So again, quite a very easy custom to do. Just the hard bit is doing the actual paint deco on that dome. There is very few pictures of this Astromech droid. As I say, he was featured in A New Hope when the land speeder approaches Mos Eisley for the first time. He can be seen in the distance, and they did seem to repeat that entrance and exit a couple of times in a couple of the scenes I noticed, sort of before and after the stormtroopers. So if you look carefully, you can see him there. And there was a couple of videos where they show behind the scenes shooting of Star Wars, and there's a couple of scenes there where you do see a couple of close-ups of this droid. So I've attached that in the video as well. Have a look at that. But yeah, I'm pleased this figure's come out very well. It's been one I've been thinking of doing for a while now. I just wanted to sort of complete the Astromechs that you see in A New Hope. There are a few others kicking around in the background, a few R5 droids and things, but as I say, this one he does appear sort of quite prominently when you see the land speeder come into Mos Eisley for the first time. So it's a figure I've wanted to do for a while. Very pleased how this has turned out. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you on the next video very soon. As I say, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I shall see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care now.